Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be speaking about Lil Yachty because he had a couple of things to say about hip hop recently, and people are not happy. Some fans are actually really upset. And I kind of wanted to break down a little bit of what he said and kind of give my opinion as well as some fans' opinions. Now, as some of you guys know, I am super engulfed in the culture of music, especially in our generation, whether that be hip hop, whether that be pop, R&B. I try to keep up with every conversation that's happening around music in our generation because I love music so much, and hip hop being one of those things that I love. Just in case you guys didn't see it, let's get into exactly what Lil Yachty said. And I quote, "Hip hop is in a terrible place. The state of hip hop right now is a lot of imitation. It's a lot of quick, low quality music being put out. It's a lot less risk taking. It is a lot less originality. People are too safe now. Everyone is so safe. I'd rather risk than take the L." All right, y'all. Y'all heard what Little Yachty had to say. So people find this a little bit ironic because they feel that Little Yachty himself has contributed to where hip hop is right now and why it lacks originality, it lacks diversity, and that no one is taking risks, according to Lil Yachty. But I could disagree. Lil Yachty's music, especially when he first came out, was super original and super different in comparison to the landscape of hip hop that we had at that time. So I think Lil Yachty has taken his fair share of risks coming down to his music and even his style. I don't think Lil Yachty is the wrong person to talk about this or to bring light to the current lacklusterness that we do have in hip hop today. Other people also think that Lil Yachty is a little hypocritical because he was being chastised when he first came into the game for his sound and his look by other people in the industry who came before him, and that, he didn't take that very well. So people are saying that he's kind of repeating that cycle and that he is coming down on the new artists now, just like they used to do to him when he first came out, which is kind of understandable as to why people would be questioning Yachty, like, oh, wow, you're kind of switching up now because weren't you one of the people who would get all upset and sad and mad when other people criticized you? And that's a fair argument, but at the same time, being where we are in the state of hip hop, I don't think anyone can truly be mad at Lil Yachty for his opinion or for his analysis on hip hop. Everything that he kind of said in his tweet is absolutely correct. And being that Little Yachty has taken risks before in his career and has kind of shaped new types of sound, I think he's the perfect person and, an understandable figure to kind of make this assertion. Just to give some examples, I know Lil Yachty and Drake are friends, but Drake just released an album that was complete trash, and he is one of the greatest examples of someone that we have in hip hop today. He is legendary, and Drake is out here dropping trash, in my opinion. You guys can come for me if you want to come for me with that. But in my opinion, he's dropping trash, and his last three projects were trash. And we're talking about Drake here. So the bar is in hell, in my opinion, and Yachty wasn't wrong. Even though I don't think Yachty was talking about Drake, Drake is just a perfect example. Also, Offset, he was a huge pillar in the rap industry at one point only a few years ago, and his project severely underperformed. While, in my opinion, it was a decent project, it didn't perform well numbers wise, and people aren't hype about it like they were hype about Offset back then. There's only a few people in the mainstream who are making any noise, and you guys let me know if Yeet is mainstream. I don't think he is. I think he kind of falls into the underground category, but let me know if I got that wrong. He seems to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest person out right now as far as like the new wave or sound for hip hop. And, that's really all that I feel like we have right now. I really do agree with Lil Yachty as far as what he was saying about taking risks. There are a lot of artists right now who are not taking risks, and I think that we are creatively bankrupt in our position in hip hop, and I don't think a lot of people are inspired. Um, I don't know if hip hop knows in what direction to go because a lot of people are kind of tired of hearing about the same thing, gangster rap, drugs, violence, women. Not to say that those things aren't cool and they're not cool to jam out to, because I know I can jam out to those things from time to time and it gets me hype and everything like that. But the thing is that I think there is definitely a change needed, because if the numbers are going down and that's been consistently the type of music that we hear in the mainstream and even some parts of the underground, then obviously there is a shift that needs to happen. And I don't know if hip hop knows what shift to go in or what place to take hip hop to. Some people have the take that hip hop isn't really hip hop now and it's just mainstream pop fodder when hip hop does reach to a high position on the charts, that it's mostly infused with some kind of pop or pop sound, and that is what's making it chart. Which, let's get into some comments of what some fans had to say about Lil Yachty's tweet. LOL, he's one of the low quality artists too. His music is one of them. Hip hop is now hip hop. It's mainstream bubblegum. He's definitely not changing that. Look at the pot calling the kettle black, including yours, Lil Yachty. He's the last person to talk. It's a lot of quick, low quality music being put out. Bro just literally described his whole catalog. His self awareness is at an all time high. Lil Yachty not realizing he's throwing shots at himself. Right message, completely wrong messenger. He just threw shots at himself. He's a huge reason why it's in that direction. So that's a few things that some people had to say on Twitter. What do you guys think? Do you agree with him, or do you guys understand where Lil Yachty is coming from? I think we're experiencing a downturn in hip hop music all the way around. Of course, not just with male rap, but female rap too. It's just nothing is original, nothing is fun, different, conceptually. Everybody is just really the same, and there's just no inspiration in hip hop right now. And as a fan, what do you guys think that should be done about this? What do you guys want to see differently? What do you guys want to see change? Or do you not think that there is a change that needs to be made and that everybody is just doing fine and everything is great? Let me know. I'm really curious to hear you guys' position on this, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.